Bitches.
All the way fucking live, yo. That's crazy. Oh my god. Hey, people just say anything, man. It become more apparent to me almost all the time that I think what's happening is this. And I was wondering when it was gonna happen. I think people are trying to have the social media effect in real life. So, like, you know how people get on the internet and they say outlandish things just to get a reaction? They don't really feel that way, or they don't really have any conviction in feeling that way. They just say it because they know people are going to react to it. I think people have gotten so desensitized because they get it online all the time. Now they try to do it in real life. And I've seen some instances of people doing it in real life and getting...
It was close, man. Like I said, because there are some things that we like there are some things that just are flagrant. And the thing is, you might not even know that they're like you. It might not feel flagrant to you, but that's because you're not smart. So, you know, like dumb motherfuckers don't realize what they're saying at times.
Jeez Louise,
man, it's one thing to rage bait behind a keyboard, right? But when you try to do that stuff right in front of my face, you gotta have some kind of, I don't know.
Some of these motherfuckers don't even
switch
get
or something. I know. That's what I'm saying. They gotta learn, because like I can punch you now. I wanted to punch you over the internet, but I couldn't reach you. Obviously, you behind a keyboard. But now you right in front of me. You don't realize you right in front of me. This is not a FaceTime, son. I'm about to light you up.
I had to tell a dude on the internet one time, if I could get there by plane, train, or automobile, you ain't far enough away. If I could get there by plane, train, or automobile, you ain't far enough away, Holmes. Watch what you're saying.
You better be on Mars.
You want to talk about egregious? I got something egregious to share with y'all. And I'm glad I didn't share this with y'all ahead of time. And I'm not certain if y'all ain't seen it already. But I figured it'd be a good topic for us to discuss. Just because.
Oh, no.
You know. It's oh no.
What the whites do.
Up in about 2 weeks, I will not be dropping a dime into Walmart any further. Because what just happened is absolutely mind-boggling and disturbing. I don't know who heads third-party sellers, but they need to be fired. Sellers need to be banned. Because this is absolutely disgusting and it's unacceptable. And the fact that it's labeled as a funny t-shirt, where the fuck is the joke at? Because it's not in the room with us. The seller who was able to get the t-shirt on the webpage has us listed under cultural homage, that the t-shirt transcends mere attire serving
cultural homage
of cultural heritage. Okay. And the thing is that we're in 2025 now, so you're gonna have to be quicker than that. There's such thing as like screenshots. So I went on to Walmart myself, trying to look up the t-shirt. There's been multiple sellers that have put this t-shirt up. Each one that I went on now, it says that they could no longer find the page. The fact that it even got to the point where multiple sellers were able to get the t-shirt on the page, that's crazy to me. And I'm not.
Okay, she's gonna talk for a while, and I don't want her to. So shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out.
Man, I was because when like before the video started, just before the video, I was like, damn it, what the whites do now? And a sister popped up on the screen, and I was like, thank Christ. And then I saw the shirt, and I was like, God damn you crackers. Like,
it's exactly what you thought it was. Exactly what you thought it was.
Always go with your first instinct, man.
Paper.
No, essentially, like, is there any corporations that are like not low key, just racist, that are waiting, just trying to test the waters about how racist they can be? Like, every corporation out there now is just like putting slurs on bombs and t-shirts out en masse, and it's just like, yo, I don't even know.
Look what happened to Target. Target had like one of the biggest like culturally based like hiring programs in retail history. And then the moment Trump was like, yeah, like businesses don't need to do that no more, they were like, yes, blow that motherfucker down. And they paid for it. Like their stock plummeted.
Yeah. It's like, what I mean, it's like, okay, I understand maybe being like a politician that's slightly disconnected with your constituents, right?
Mhm.
Right.
But when people are telling you, because if you saw that website, like as soon as they announced, hey, in about a month, we're going to sit there and take down our diversity programs and this, that, and the other, like they got flooded. Wouldn't you just pause? Wouldn't you just be like, maybe we shouldn't do this? And, but no, you did it anyway. You doubled down and then you got your stock price plummeted. Like now they're about to go in bankruptcy again because weren't they about to die out last time and it wasn't it
Mhm.
POCs that saved their asses? But
Mhm.
anyway,
Thing
I
is,
forget
like,
now.
to a point, like, you don't even have to wait for the initial response. Like, you know the climate that you're in, and
Mhm.
bottom line is one of you motherfuckers in there somewhere gotta know but the difference between right and wrong.
Exactly.
So it's like
Apparently
you don't
not.
even
That's
have
what
to
I'm saying.
wait for a response. But yeah, they just like you knew what the response was gonna be. Every one of these companies, even these motherfuckers, they're like, yo, there's gonna be outcry.
Mhm.
How much can we use it to rage bait people? And how, like, anything past that, how effectively can we weather the storm? That's the only
Right.
thing companies are asking themselves. Those are the two questions. Okay, like, how bad is it going to be? Because if it ain't crazy bad, then we'll just push it towards rage bait. And that's exactly what we're going to do to get people in the stores, and it's actually going to be beneficial for us. Now, if it's going to be too bad where it goes past rage baiting, then at that point, okay, how bad is it going to get, and can we weather the storm?
Yeah.
And it's
But
like,
that goes
yo,
to
just
Sev's point.
don't be bitches.
Mm. But that goes to Sev's point. I mean, that's like where they just people in real life are now taking what they do online, i.e., rage baiting and that kind of stuff, to try to drive sales, to try to drive opinion and that kind of stuff. And it's just like, man, I don't know, for old heads like me that are not on social media that much other than work, it's like I kind of like, how are people falling for this? Like this is obvious stuff. This is like a little kid running up and kicking you in the shins and like trying to tempt you to kick him back. You know what I mean? Like you're 3. I want to. I really want to punt your ass, but you're 3. This is stupid. This is
Just let
not
me know
worth
when
it.
it's my.
Like,
Just let me know when it's my turn. Just let me know when it's my turn because I'm gonna make this real simple. I'm
Go
gonna make
ahead.
this real simple.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna make this very, very simple. A, paper don't beat rock. You know why? Because people burn paper and start choking to death. I done seen people smoke rocks and run 800 miles and steal TVs and shit. You can't tell me paper beat rock. Get the fuck out of here. Secondarily, and this is the most important point of all, you will get fucked up, dog. What is wrong with y'all? You will get your ass whooped. See, I think I need y'all to understand something. I see videos on a regular basis, and they always have the same caption: "We are not our ancestors." Trust and believe me, dog. There ain't no kumbaya in me, dog. Ain't no kumbaya in a whole lot of us. Keep playing if you want to. I'm trying to tell you. Look, hide behind your t-shirts and all that bullshit all you want. It's fine. Because at a point, everybody get got, dog. You can be found. Everybody get got. So just know your time coming. I'm not making a threat to you. I don't know y'all niggas. I don't want to. But I just want you to know if I figure out who you are, you in my vicinity, we might have something to fucking talk about. I like to converse with people. That's why I podcast so much. I like to talk. We can talk in the parking lot away from people. So we ain't got to involve a lot of people in our conversation. Feel me? I just want to have a nice one-on-one private conversation. We can talk about it. I'm an easy guy to talk to. For real. I'm cool. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I saw that video, almost threw my fucking phone across the room because I was like, what the fuck is happening here? And I'm not surprised. Like, don't get it twisted. This doesn't surprise me at all. But God, you know what, man? I'm getting ready to do whatever Almighty do to me every time I go on one of these tirades on all purpose. Hey, yo, Seth, play the music, man.
I'm flyer than everybody. Everybody on cloud 9, higher than everybody. We stepping out on the town, we slide at every party. Shining extra guard, we flyer than everybody. Yeah, I'm flyer than everybody. Find me on cloud 9, higher than everybody.
Yeah, beat y'all motherfucking ass. Okay, I'm good. I promise I'm all right. What's up? What's up, man? Welcome to the party, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all back in the building with us. We're so glad to be here with y'all. So glad y'all here with us. Y'all already know me, man. Seven Da Pantha, Carolina Hurricane, Ridiculous Slang, your baby mama's favorite rapper. For all my hoop fans, Pie Strickland, if y'all getting the point, of course. You know I got the family with me. And again, you ever try to read a map and then you was hard-headed and you tried to go against what the map was telling you and then you fucked up? I learned from my mistakes. So I'm gonna follow the map. P, what's good, brother? How was your weekend, man?
Oh man, it's good. It's good. Got to see my son out there playing some softball in the softball league out there. Got knocked a home run first up the bat, and then stealing lots of runs after that. It was making me proud. So and then it was just meetings after that. You know how it go. So,
oh yeah.
Oh, got to record the Interrogators interview. That was nice. That was fun.
No doubt.
Got a lot of knowledge. It goes way back for as far as hip hop in Seattle. So that's kind of interesting.
Back to it. Interesting story.
stuff.
Yeah, interesting story. That Sidebars episode will be dropping sometime. I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know for sure. Man, but while we on that topic right now, episode 32 is Sidebars with Mojo Barnes, and episode 33 is Sidebars with the Fat Boy. So the Greensboro, North Carolina, out right now on all platforms, so you can watch us on Rumble and YouTube, you know, all that good shit. Oh man, Monster Elicit, my brother, how was your weekend, man?
All right. So, yeah, there were a lot of ups and downs. I'll start with some love. Yeah, Soul is doing Fresh Juice right now while we're recording. So I ain't even gonna tell y'all like not to go there right now because it ain't gonna do you no good. But if you haven't heard it yet, go check it out because it's dropped. Don't turn this off to go do it. Trust me, this is gonna be better. But go listen to it after. So yeah, he's gonna be over there promoting his new album. Yeah, the weekend was interesting. I had to talk about a lot of bullshit in regards to business, but then a lot of bullshit just in regards to everything that's happening in the current state of things. So y'all know how much healthcare suffered, right? Now, the quality of care is struggling. Okay, I get that. I don't know if like the real motherfuckers went on strike and they just had to bring in dumb motherfuckers or what. But I get a call and it's like, yo, one of your peoples is in the hospital. And I'm like, all right, what's going on? Now I'm talking to a representative of the hospital at this time. And they're like, he has double pneumonia. And when I say that I thought of every way possible to summon all of the power of the monster to Freddy Krueger that bitch and reach through the phone to choke a bitch, like I tried so hard. So I was like, I asked her, I was like, yo, first off, I don't got time for layman's talk. And double pneumonia ain't real. If you're saying that he has pneumonia in both of his lungs, okay, because I understand that it has singular impact. So tell me, what exactly is going on? Did he get pneumonia twice? Was it just so bad that when he rolled the rice, they were like, yeah, here you go. Double that cash. What's going on? And she was like, well, he has it in his left and right lung. And I was like, bitch, what about the front and back? I putting this together. I understand. Is there anything that I need to do currently? Should I be coming there? The quality of care that he may be receiving right now shows me by this entire conversation that this care is questionable. So should I be looking at a transfer? And she was like, well, he's kind of in a volatile state right now. And I was like, okay, so it's bad. And she was, well, he's actually doing better than he was yesterday. I thought he was going to die yesterday. Bitch.
And she's just now calling you today?
So let me break this down. You had him yesterday. And you thought that he was gonzo. And one of his emergency contacts, you decided to call after he was out the woods.
Again, why are you calling me?
So now this conversation happened Sunday. I get a call from one of my other peoples last night at like 2 a.m. And it's like, yo, he left.
Wait, what now? Like left or like
nah?
Left.
Yeah, just dipped. Like he was like, "Oh, y'all playing?"
Wait,
so
is he in a wheelchair?
I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I text him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, nah." Like we're gonna figure out something different. And I'm happy to say that today. Now, this is how bad it got. I'm happy to say that he is back in the hospital, but a different one.
Oh wait, I gotta give it up for that. I gotta give it up for that. Gotta give it up for that. Healthcare, get it right. Get it right. Get it right.
It was so bad that he was like, "Nah, I'm leaving. I'm going someplace else."
This motherfucker has double pneummonia. And was like, yo, I don't need to be here. And yeah.
I could die somewhere else, apparently.
Yeah.
They're going to call you after he comes out the woods. They're going to call you when he left and be like, oh, by the way, he was here.
Exactly. So yeah, I had some ups and downs. I received some very bad news. Unfortunately, somebody that I do have, I'm not going to go into any names or anything, but somebody that I have.
I'm getting ready to say something about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Seth told me some bad news today, and that brought me down. That happened today. It wasn't over the weekend, but that fucked me up a lot.
Yeah, big time. Matter of fact, I got several sad things I need to. I'm gonna just get them all out the way at one time. If y'all watch All Purpose Podcast Monday night, y'all know we had a brief spotlight for several sports figures who passed away recently. Rest in peace to Lenny Wilkins, who is the Seattle Sonics legend, as a player, as well as coaching them to their first and only championship in NBA history. Lenny was great, man. 88 years old. He lived a full life, man. Salute to Brooklyn. Y'all made a real one. Rest in peace, Lenny Wilkins. Also, Paul Tagliabue, former commissioner of the NFL, passed away. I think they died on the same day or something, man. It was crazy. Tagliabue, man, for whatever we feel about the NFL and its corporate way of being. If you're talking about a person who can take something that's a corporate entity and try to run it as humanely as possible, Paul Tagliabue was definitely that person. He ushered the NFL through Katrina, 9/11. The league expanding, adding new teams, made it a global force. When you first saw the World League of American Football, all of that was his idea, and that was when all of that was on him. So, salute to Paul Tagliabue. Thank you for everything you did bring to a game that I still enjoy watching, despite the fact that I know that y'all ain't shit. Damn, this is the tough one. Rest in peace to Marshawn Nealon, 24-year-old former defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys, who scored his first NFL touchdown on Monday Night Football. What was that? Today's the.
That would have been
So
last
it was
Monday.
November 3rd. So it was November 3rd. Yeah, he scored his first touchdown November 3rd. That Monday night game against the Cardinals, and 3 days later, he took his own life in a porta potty in Texas. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. Like, his old lady had called the police and told him, "Look, I think he's gonna hurt himself." He had already texted her and was like, "Yo, I'm ending it all." You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is the thing that fucked with me when I found out, because at first it was just very vague information, but they said that where he chose to do it was, I think he was on his way to this place, which is the Dallas Cowboys facility, which they call the Star. I think that's where he was on his way to. I think he was just going to do it there. And which very much puts me in mind of several other famous athletes who have done the same at the facilities that they became famous in. So rest in peace to Marshawn Nealon. Don't ever make a mistake and think because somebody's in a position you think is a prime position that they're okay. Money and fame and popularity don't make you happy. He was clearly unhappy. Rest in peace to Marshawn Nealon. To bring it closer to home, the city of Tacoma lost a fucking jewel. Matisse Hoyt, amazing lady. If you wanted to show me a picture of somebody who cares about their community, it better be her you showing me. It better be her. She loved this city. She loved this city more than anything. She showed up for this city every single time. Wheelchair and all. She showed up for this city every single time. Thank you for everything you ever did to help me. For those of y'all that saw an early episode of Pantha Politix Podcast where I interviewed JJ Hudson, we recorded that in Matisse's Beauty Supply in the back room. You know what I'm saying? Just an amazing lady, man. Amazing. And she loved us. She loved what we was doing. She loved all of that, man. So yeah, damn.
I can tell you I can count on less than all 10 fingers. There are less than 10 people in this that I've ever known. 2 of them are gone already. Less than 10 people that I've ever been like genuinely just happy to know. Like to me seem like completely uncorrupted. Like they just don't have that part in their brain that allows them to suffer the bullshit that happens around them. Doesn't mean that they're perfect. It just means that they just have this thing about them that no matter how bad it gets, no matter the strife or tribulation that they had to go through, they always persevered. And more than that, like they always cared about other people. They always cared about, not just their community around them, but their environment around them. Like the people that just walk into a room and make the space better. Like they don't even have to say nothing. There are very, very few people like that on this planet. She was one of those 10. And absolutely. Yeah, it fucked me up for a lot of the day. Still a little fucked up. Yeah, it's rough. And seeing even some of the shit that we're talking about right now, knowing that she's gone, I'm like, yo, like people can go, man. Like all the good ones are already leaving. So yeah.
Trust and believe me. When people like that pass away, it just make it worse for y'all paper beats rock motherfuckers. They make it worse for y'all because now I really don't care. Like it's like, okay, well, if all the good ones are gonna go, then the rest of y'all are fair game. It's cool. It's cool. Rest in peace, Miss Matisse. Rest in peace, and much love to you and all your people, your loved ones, everybody who ever shared time with you, shared space with you. If they have, 98% of them love you, and the 2% that don't are crazy. Absolutely fucking insane. Yeah, man. I needed to. Damn, yo. It's a lot of dying going on, but I mean, it's always a lot of dying going on. But the thing is, it becomes more evident when it's close to you and when it's related to something that you care about. So, rest in peace to all of those great people, man, for real. I need to shift the energy real quick. Speaking of energy, salute the W, man. W.GG. Go place those orders, man. Listen to me. I don't like endorsing things that ain't worth the endorsement. Like I've never been the type of person to co-sign something that's not worthy of the co-sign. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people play the game and they'll try to sugarcoat it and sell you. They'll try to sell water to a well and the shit don't work. W ain't that. I drink a lot of different stuff, energy wise. You know what I'm saying? And when I compare it to everything else that I've ever had, the rise in energy is more natural. Even the regression of that energy is more natural. It doesn't just fall off a cliff. Flavors are out of this world. You got to order quick, though. That shit fly out of the warehouse like nobody business. So make sure you go to w.gg. Place your order today. Use code Pantha Politix, all one word, to get 10% off of your order. It's dope for them. It'll be dope for you. And in the long run, it'll be dope for us, too. Feel me? I can show you better than I can tell you.
You can feel it in the air. We everywhere, in every hood. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. You can run, but you know you can't hide. Better pray that you're on the right side. Ride, Stone cold in the project zone, running up in your glass house, itching to throw stones. These niggas ain't lit, I'm on fire, they cold stone. Infinite clones, softer than soul stone. 7 dead homes, royal rap, autograph on your headstone. I am he, they weaker than Siamese. Cloud chasing by your streams, red eye to the interview, blunted, ready to devour scenes. The spell the rumors through your crying scene, eyes to worthy lying.
Oh, I was rapping and shit. My bad. My bad. That's Beware of Gravitas featuring Lazarus and Apostle AP. Speaking of Lazarus, next week we gotta talk about him and two of my brothers. We're gonna get the music in a minute, but I gotta shout this out right now. Lazarus and Tucson from 1100 Hunters, Raleigh, North Carolina. Stand Up just put out a brand new single called Boomerang. We'll talk about it next week. We'll talk about it next week for sure. Man, that was crazy. Like I ain't even used to talking about like death and shit that early in the fucking podcast. So now I'm trying to get my life together.
Talking about death that matters.
That part, yeah, that part, yeah. I feel you.
Like most of the time, I'm like, okay.
Oh, somebody died. Great.
Yeah. The plan. I love it when the plan comes together. You know. But yeah, that's
oh shit.
Sometimes it hits different.
It does. I mean, a lot of things hit different. You know, speaking of things hitting different.
Look at all that come.
It's the same every time. Every time.
Every fucking time. Without failure. Let me ask you a question. Now I know, Monster, for you, this one's probably off. You know what? I'm not even asking you this question because this don't even hardly qualify for you unless I go get like Shaquille O'Neal or some shit. But P, have you ever been in a scenario where you know maybe you was jawing off a little bit too much? Pause. That sounded crazy. But you was just da 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 da, and then the person kind of like rose to the occasion, and you was like, "Holy fuck! I didn't know you was like Andre the Giant in this bitch." Like.
I mean, yes and no. I got this problem with Samoans.
Oh,
I don't know. They always just seem to be coming around corners, like standing up and being bigger than I thought, or just putting me through plate glass windows. I don't know what it is, but anytime I've ever been knocked out, it's been by one of them brothers. And I gotta say, I have mad respect for the 3-year-olds with the diapers that can still put people through plate glass windows. Like that's crazy. Yeah, 3 years old,
man.
This kid
Samoans are my guys, bro.
Yeah, I got something for you, P. Because I'm your brother. I'm gonna show you how you deal with those particular situations. Because I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta share this with you. You know what I mean?
Joe did it, bro. Well, you my piece. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
No hesitation.
Yeah. Dealt with
that right up on the table. Wow.
He said, "Oh shit," and stepped up, like mid-sentence.
Yep. I want to hear no more. That's what she said. No more. Out your mouth.
Mas. No mas.
That's a hungry motherfucker right there.
Bruh, you got to be on some other shit. Oh my God.
Confidence.
You know what?
Confidence. Love it.
You say he was. You know what? Speaking of hunger, you remember when we was kids, right? And it was always the jokes about the kids with the flies on their face and all, and the telethons of Jerry Lewis and all that bullshit. Like they always had jokes. That shit was always ha ha, funny. Kids in other countries all fucked up in the game, and ain't nobody eating it. Blah, 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 blah. Well,
You must eat all of your food, children. You must eat all of your foods. There are hungry children starving in America.
I mean,
karma's a motherfucker, ain't it?
Damn, that was like right on time. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. Yo, I like the lady's reaction though.
Oh
She straight looked out the window like, "Please, somebody save me."
Oh shit.
I,
Yep. Like, oh shit, she's right.
yeah, she's right, and I can't be on camera no more. Yeah.
I gotta stop right now because damn it, I think I hear my kids tummies rumbling. Yeah. Ugh.
What's she eating? I don't even know.
You about to make me throw up on the pod. Don't do that shit.
It wouldn't look appetizing. I know that
This
American,
is true.
you
It
can
does
have
not
that.
look appetizing at all. I mean, you know why
There are
say
kids that are starving.
Can you imagine the way the world? I just want y'all to think about something. The way the news cycle comes around here, what the rest of the world probably thinks of us. Like, think about something. If you go somewhere where they don't know who niggas are, they don't know no black people there, and the first thing they see is Diddy and baby oil on the TV. They had us all fucked up in the game. And they assume when they see shit like that, I'll tell you what they think. As a matter of fact, I'll show you what they think we like when they see shit like that.
Fucking right. That's right. Hey, Bella. That's how we swing it. Fuck.
The handshake.
Oh, what are you doing?
The camaraderie.
Fuck are we doing, bro?
I have a party tonight to go to.
It went to
attend.
weed.
Wanna go?
What are we doing?
What?
What the fuck is this?
All right.
Yes.
Look, I even got.
Yes.
You trying to hit on Rainbow for me real quick?
I'm a hit.
And I just won. I just won $500, dude.
Bro, what the fuck?
What is going
What
on?
the fuck?
What is going on right now?
Bro.
What was that? Like,
Homie saw the
my man was way
Magnum.
too happy. Like he had just
and
seen a long
stunted.
lost friend.
I got to have
He
it
looked
right
like he
now.
got invited to the party. He was acting like, "Yeah, let me help you ring this up because I'm about to get off in 5 minutes. We're about to
Yeah.
go do this thing." What was all that camaraderie over some like weirdly shaped fruit and,
Yeah.
And
and
Magnums.
condoms?
No.
Yeah,
And bananas.
what is
Like,
going on?
dog, everything in the cart was wild out shit. Like,
When the stuff, like, he put 2 things down the conveyor belt, and homie was like, yo, that's the kind of time you're on. He was like, yo, you. But then he looked in the cart and he was like, yo, what are we doing tonight?
No, that part.
what are we doing tonight? Having a party. I want to fucking come. This nigga at work
Yeah, I bet.
on the front register talking about, I want to fucking come. Loud as hell. He don't give a fuck. God damn.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is
No,
hilarious, bro.
that
I
dude
swear to
knew
God,
that a
that's
job is just a job, but you can't shortchange an experience. That gentleman has lived.
that part right there. Facts.
You know the one thing he was missing from all of that, at least I didn't see
Yo,
it.
that shit. Is,
I didn't see it. I didn't-
You've seen some things, bro. Like you can't even.
I didn't see the baby oil. Where was the baby oil at?
Oh, he was in there. He had the little ones. He had the travel size,
Oh,
so
I
you
didn't
could
see that.
spread them
I
out.
didn't see that.
Yeah, that was that. That was
Oh,
the
yeah.
little pink
So
tag.
you-
Yeah.
Why do you know? Why do you know the usage?
I mean, if you got one big ass bottle, everybody got to go to one central location. It's like tapping the keg, man. But that's why you use cans or bottles, man.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Look at that baby one.
Yeah, spread the love. And they probably spreading quite a few things from what I've seen in that card.
Everything.
You know, now
gonorrhea.
All the things.
They spread it all.
Cheeks, lips, STIs, everything. That shit is crazy. Now, see, it's one thing though that homie seen all of that and he was with the shits. It's a whole different situation when you see that type of thing or something of that nature going on and you ain't signed up for that shit. That's a whole different situation altogether.
What is this?
Face.
But why?
What was that? Showing the actual before and after type stitch? Like
that was the Finger Blaster 9000.
It has a name.
Bro,
that's awesome.
They locked him into the armband and then put the buckle on him. The buckle came out from the table. There was no getting around it. The hands were doubled up 007 gun style, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like they Charlie Angel'd his booty hole.
No.
Yeah. You can just leave it there.
No.
No. Okay, I'm done. Okay.
No. How do you get him in the chair? I really want to know now. How do you get him in the chair?
You just wanted the blood pressure test.
Blood pressure shit, yeah.
But they heightened his blood pressure.
That's the worst prostate exam I've ever seen.
You know what? I'm gonna wait till my ops get high blood pressure and then gift them a table with that chair. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna feed all my ops mad salt so they get high blood pressure, and then I'm gonna buy them all those tables and chairs, all of them, every one of y'all. So yo, you know what? As a matter of fact, I hope y'all hear this. And by the time you get that old and you got the high blood pressure, you're gonna be too high or too senile, and you're gonna forget, and then it's all 007 fingers for your ass, nigga. Fuck out of here. Charlie Angel ass motherfucker. I'm terrible, dog. I told y'all 50 Cent is my spirit animal. I told y'all 50 Cent my spirit animal. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. They better be glad I ain't got 50 money. It'll be over for y'all motherfuckers. God.
Oh, diabolical.
Oh, shit.
Bro, imagine the dude from the last video coming up with the Finger Blaster 9000. If he would have walked up to buy that, the cashier would have been like, yo, where are we going?
What we doing tonight? What's up?
You need help setting that up, though?
I've seen these things before. I know how this works.
I got the manual on my phone.
Let's go. I got the PDF right here, no?
You really should get the 10K. It comes with the features.
Wait, which one did you get? You get the S class or did you get the C class? Because I got two manuals here. Got two manuals.
Oh, no, man. I decided to go with the Eddie Bauer edition.
Oh, you know the Eddie Bauer got Bluetooth enabled.
Oh, no. No.
Oh, God, I'm dying. Okay. I think I'm going to die. Okay. It's okay.
You shouldn't have a remote control for that at distance. That's just horrible.
Holy shit. Okay. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. But you know what? All of this only makes me think of one thing. And salute to all my brothers in NYC, but I think this is kind of right.
Wrong. Those officers used excessive force and they did whatever they wanted to. Hey, what?
Mister, what's going on? You all right? Just keep it together, all right?
Well, the officers even tried to say that he was resisting arrest, but how when they was hitting him from the back?
Oh,
what?
Mr. Howe, what's going on, man? Like, are you all right?
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm not gonna.
All right, let's get through this.
These officers, they disrespected him, put him on his stomach, got on top of him, and they just let him have it the whole time. Like, what?
Listen, Mr. House,
going on,
if
man?
you say something one more time, I'm locking you up.
You got
Come on.
Go ahead. And that officer, he just kept slapping that big heavy baton on his face, so he couldn't take it anymore. What is going on? Order in my court right now. I'm afraid for your life.
Bro, he's talking flagrant, bro. You gotta put a pause on that.
What do you mean right now? What are you talking about?
Bro, I don't even know what he's defending me for right now. Like, I didn't do none of that in the case, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. He got the wrong case or something.
You're out of line, House.
I don't know what's pause on that, bro. Like, that's third degree AO. You can lock him up for that. That's a chargeable offense.
What are you talking? What?
Bro,
What is going on here?
Crazy. There's nobody hear him in here right now.
Man, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to fight for your life,
bro. You gotta go, bro. You talking to me crazy, bro. Like, bailiff, lock him up. Like, what are y'all doing? He's the
You can put a charge on him for this.
Third degree AO. That shit fucking killed me, dog. Oh my God, that shit fucking killed me. Oh shit. I was like, yo, the funny thing about it is, I was like, I'm so stupid that would totally be me. It's like, and such pause. I wouldn't do it out loud. I just look at him. Pause. I'm gonna get on your fucking nerves if you keep doing this.
Mr. Panther, can you please stop? You have to.
We're gonna have to take you in the back. Pause, Your Honor. Pause.
Your Majesty, I need to object.
Yeah.
Pause, please.
I need to objectify that your pontification. Oh God, I can't do it. Yo, the wildest shit in the world, bro. A motherfucker asked me. He said, a motherfucker said it to me, and I know we laughed about this before. The motherfucker said, "Hey man, you know what? I can't get my mind to stop thinking about right now." And I was like, "I hope this is good, because if you say something wild, I'm gonna punch you in the throat." But he was like, "Nah, man, I can't get over how much T.I. remind me of Damon Wayans on The Living Color when he was in jail and shit." I was like,
oh, yeah. That's why when he started doing that, I thought that was a joke. I thought he was just joking around, and then he just kept doing it, and I was like, "Yo, that's really him. That's him."
Well, see, you know what? I figured out where it came from. I watched early T.I. interviews. I don't know if y'all listening or watching this have ever tried to hold a conversation with anybody born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if you ever have. I have.
Yeah.
Wasn't the easiest thing in the world to do. So when he first came out, it was, I'm saying, T.I. from King South, man. I'm representing Atlanta, Georgia, I'm saying, 4 zone 3, I'm saying, I do make it do it. I'm talking about, shot. And they was like, "Man, your music's crazy." We don't know what the fuck you talking about, dog. Slow the fuck down. So then he tried to slow down, but then he always had the gold fronts in, so he sounded like he about to slob out his face all the time when he's talking. Mm-hmm. So then, I guess JG and one of them put him to the side. I was like, "Tip, you got to stop doing interviews with the fronts in, man. You sound crazy as fuck. You country as hell, and you got fronts." And so then he take the fronts out, and he's like, "Well, man, you know, I'm a businessman. I've been to jail. I read books and shit. I should speak like the educated motherfucker that I
am." Yeah. Was it Prison University? I got you. No,
you know what I mean? Oh, bro, he said it on Rhythm and Flow.
I know.
But Cardi B was like, "How do you know them words?" He was like, "I've been to jail, Cardi." He said it seriously, like that was really fucking Harvard or some shit. I was like, "Yo, dog, get the fuck out of here." This nigga's crazy, yo. I love T.I., man, but that shit's nuts. Damn. Speaking of T.I., man, I promise y'all, man, like, and I don't be lying to y'all when I say this still a music podcast. It is, and it's still a political podcast too. It's coming, I promise. But I'm having too much fun right now. Like, this is, and fuck the orange nigga. You know he gonna fuck shit up. Like, if we wanted to talk about him in the beat every fucking week, we talking about this nigga, because he don't never stop. I have to do Pantha Politix special reports every fucking day on live or some shit, because he don't stop. So like, no, we'll catch up in a minute. Don't worry about it. It's cool. He'll do plenty more. It's not like we're gonna run out of shit to talk about. But there has been some really, really dope shit going on in music. This has been a really dope year for music. I just got to say, we always say it's been a dope year for hip hop, but I went back and started doing my research. It's been a really dope year for R&B too. If you actually love R&B music and you know where to go look for it, it's been a great year for R&B music too. But the one thing that always seems to escape me, because I never know who's nominated for shit or none of that shit until after they already won it, because I don't give a fuck. But it'd be a lot of that shit going down, and then we be missing it because we don't be knowing what's supposed to happen. But the shit that I be tuned into be the shit that the people who care about that don't really be catching. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like the freestyles that people do on radio stations or podcasts or all that shit, or any of those things. You know what I'm saying? But every now and then, something coming across the feed that make you be like, huh? I feel that, bro. I have no idea who the fuck you are, but I absolutely positively feel where you're coming from. So I want to share one of those with y'all. But yeah,
on the daily, didn't I realize I can't quit because I got a baby, sometimes I just wanna lay around and be lazy, supervisor got one more time to walk up talking crazy, why you asking me to do some shit that's out of my pay grade? Why you volunteer my service knowing I ain't gonna stay late? On my case about mistakes that they made, oh hell no, I ain't putting in no 2 weeks notice, I ain't even finna tell y'all.
Yeah. I love that shit. I love that shit. But there's only one thing I love more than that. See, I don't know if y'all know it or if y'all can tell by some of the coverage that we've done of legal issues or things, other things of that nature, but I don't fuck with Diddy. I don't. And because of that, I want to make it very clear that fuck Diddy. We invented the remix. Salute to my man Jay Random. You know what? Let's run that shit back.
Quitting on the daily, Then I realize I can't quit because I got a baby, sometimes I just wanna lay around and be lazy, supervisor got one more time to walk up talking crazy, why you asking me to do some shit that's out of my pay grade? Why you volunteer my service knowing I ain't gonna stay late? On my case about mistakes that they made, oh hell no, I ain't putting in no 2 weeks notice, I ain't even finna tell y'all.
I heard them say that blacks never wanna work. Well, allow me to speak for everybody in this verse. Whether you white, you black, or Hispanic, it's a pandemic all around the planet, and working for crumbs really got us fed up. But we still go and keep our head up. It's amazing. You call us lazy after slaving all these generations. We done built you up a whole nation. It's a new day and y'all still racist. We gon' be here forever, just face it. Let's have another conversation. What about paying those reparations or at least raising minimum wages? God damn, I hate my job. I feel like quitting on the daily. Then I realize I can't quit because I got a baby. Sometimes I just wanna lay around and be lazy. Supervisor got one more time to walk up talking crazy. Why you asking me to do some shit that's out of my pay grade? Why you volunteer my service knowing I ain't gonna stay late? On my case about mistakes that they made, oh hell no, I ain't putting in no 2 weeks notice.
I'm gonna tell y'all that part.
Skywalker Da Vinci, he different, man. You're muted, bro.
Fuck that. Salute to Skywalker Da Vinci. Salute to my man Jay Random. Jay Random is fucking crazy on the beat too. Me and AP got some work with him. Y'all might hear it. Never mind. We ain't getting into all that right now. Oh man, but yeah, music is great. It's a great year for music, man. Salute to my brothers, man. Mojo Barnes, Set of the Morning out right now. Monster Elicit, of course, Book of the Monster Volume 1 out right now. Soul the Interrogator just dropped, few and far between. I might drop something else for the year over with. I ain't decided yet. I'm still sorting through.
Right, go spin Gravitas again.
Yeah, I mean, you can run Gravitas back because a whole bunch of y'all ain't heard of it, and I know it because y'all be hating and shit, but it's cool. I ain't mad at you. I understand. I rap better than whoever the fuck you like. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, shit, just double energy drink. You know what you're getting into.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's crazy. I'm like, y'all don't hear that shit, nigga? I said, never mind. I'm not getting ready to I was getting ready to say some wild shit. I have to hit the fucking button. See, I caught myself that time. I was like, did y'all see anything about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction thing and how that went down?
Yeah, I saw that.
Outkast. Well, the fact that Outkast got it.
I want to say salute. Yeah, salute to my favorite hip hop group of all time, Outkast, for being inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Salute to Salt and Pepper also. You know what? We ain't ready to do this because I know me, and I'm gonna not include some people who should be included, even though they're not hip hoppers. They are fucking awesome at what they do. So I'm gonna make sure everybody get their love. Let's get the flowers ready. Bad Company, Tom Bell, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker.
Get off the name, man.
Oh man,
Great artist. He's a great artist.
All right, man. Nikki Hopkins, Carol K, Cyndi
Yeah.
Lauper, Outkast, Salt and Pepper, Soundgarden, Lenny Waronker, The White Stripes, and Warren Zevon, 2025 inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Congratulations to every one of y'all. Cyndi Lauper, you will forever etched into my memory, not because of any record that you made on your own, but because of that look that Michael Jackson gave you when you was fucking up them notes in We Are the World, and he looked at you like, bitch, if you don't get this shit right, I'm getting ready to take this glove off and show you what the 5 fingers said to the face. Oh God, boy, Michael's face was priceless. Her and Huey Lewis like to make him beat them the fuck up.
Can you imagine Michael Jackson telling somebody not to get it twisted? Because you know he had to on the regular. Like, oh, you think that thing's just sweet? Nah.
Michael's like, yo.
You know that voice was a put on, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know he had like a bassy ass voice. Exactly.
So was that demeanor.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she's
Michael
sweet?
Jackson could get raw when he wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, you think she's sweet, do you? Huh? You think she's sweet? Don't make me fuck you up, dog. You get real close to you and do that shit. You be like, God damn it, how you doing?
The sweetest dudes in the entertainment industry between Mike and Prince will probably be the 2 dudes that fuck you up the most, man. Like I'm scared of them.
Oh yeah. You know, it fucked my head up when I heard that the Dave Chappelle and with the Charlie Murphy basketball story was real. I was like, wait, that really happened? They were like, oh no, that's a real story. Like they comedic it up a little bit, but no, that really happened. I was like, oh shit. This nigga like 5'3". Like
he can hoop though.
Yeah, well, I mean, so is Muggsy Bogues. So let me not do that.
Exactly. He's not human, man. He's not human. He's like an elf.
True indeed.
That Prince is.
As far as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame situation goes, though, there were 2 things. There were a few things that stood out to me as my greatest takeaways from the entire thing. The first of those was Salt and Pepper performed and did an excellent job, but Spinderella still wasn't there. They gave a speech and talked about how their music is not out on streaming. UMG is trying to tank the value of their masters, even though the time frame that was stated in their contract has passed for their masters to be returned to them. Because they made a fuss about it and then sued UMG to try to get their shit back, UMG took all of their music off of streaming, so they can't even reap the benefits of what could come from that in this time when people are starting to look back more. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect time to have your OG catalog up on streaming. Now, this is the thing to me. I hate that for them. As a fan of hip hop, let me take that back. As a practitioner of hip hop culture, as a fan of Salt and Pepper's music, as a fan of female MCs, like, and I hate to even say like they MCs, they just happen to be females, but because people ostracize them, I want it to be known clearly I'm a fan. But I wonder if there's any thought to cross their mind that some of this might be alleviated if we just mend this bridge with Spin. Like, what the fuck? We still out here doing shows and shit and getting bread. She was a big part of this whole thing. And for us to be doing this without her because of some shit that could be solved. If now, from everything I heard from both sides of this, it's something that could be solved. You just got to put your big girl panties on and go talk. You know what I'm saying? Or go in the yard and shoot the one and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of them 2 things could happen and this whole shit could be solved. Y'all can get back to rocking and clear this shit up and start getting back to the bag. But that's another thing that crossed my mind. Third thing that crossed my mind. It's a whole lot of people that's probably walking around mad right now because Andre 3000 did not perform at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. I want y'all to be very clear on something. Andre 3000 has told y'all 1,000 times in the last 1,000 years, I don't really feel like a rapper right now, dog. I don't feel like rapping. It's not what I'm on. I'm cool. Like, if you love the music, like that's what I was on then. I'm glad you love it. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Still glad you love it. I'll take that. The features I've done since then, glad you love them. Great. You realize how long it's been since I've done one of those now, though? I don't feel like rapping at all. I'm chilling, man. Like, let me play my flute, play my piano, and do my thing. Big Boy still like rapping, so that's why he went out there, and I was cool with Jid doing my verse on Elevators. Go right ahead, bro. Do it. Love Jid. He repping the A too, so it's all good. But leave Andre the fuck alone, yo. He came there, he gave an emotional and passionate speech to the people that he was supposed to give it to and show love to who he was supposed to show it to. Leave him alone, man. He don't want to rap. When he wake up and decide he want to rap, y'all might need to get your hard hat and start ducking. Because some of y'all might catch some strays if he just in that kind of mood. Because he done it before.
Honestly,
go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead and finish your thought. My bad.
I was trying to remember what the other thing was. So go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he would have gone up and done one of the old tracks just for that one off. I have a feeling I know why he didn't though, because if he had and he just was like, yeah, you know, it's the Hall of Fame, like this is what we do. So okay, yeah, I'll go up, I'll do one track, and you know, like just ball out real quick. But the thing is, they wouldn't have let it be just that one off. All of a sudden, everybody would have been like, "Oh, do you got new shit coming out? Oh, see, didn't that feel good? Like, don't you want to get back into this?" Like, everybody would have expected more just by him giving them that. So, and he's smart enough to know that. So, even if he had wanted to go up and do the one-off, I think he knows the ramifications that come with that. People can't be satisfied with just staying in that moment and saying like, yo, like, I know that ain't the kind of time you on, but like, this is a once in a lifetime experience. And that is like, I was glad there to be there and see that and be a part of it. It's never that anymore. It's always, okay, well, what now? What are you going to do next?
What have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
What have you done for me lately?
So to that point, right? Like, I don't know, man. I think the audience is in his statement, in his not performing, in that statement, he's showing the fact that, like, look, he's saying, one, we're not your little dancing monkeys that can make you perform. I don't want to do this. So you're not going to make me perform. I don't care what your expectations are. I give you the art for you to consume, not the other way around. You don't demand it of me. I give it to when I feel like giving it. That was the first statement that I felt like he was making in that. And then two, I think he's, like you said, to his, like, he's smart enough to know that the people that perform tonight, all their stuff is going to get streamed, compilated down to a CD or, you know, to a little, you know, compilation package for the night, and they're going to make money on that. Andre's not. Any of those performers are not going to make money on it, but whoever threw the party, you know, they're the ones going to make the money on it. And he's not trying to give them the bread. You know what I'm saying? Some old stuff, right?
I remember what the other thing
already made money on me already.
I remember what the other thing was. I'm sorry.
No.
My apologies. I don't mean to cut you off, but I remember what the other thing was, and I don't want to lose it while we still talking about Outkast. Doja Cat. Doja Cat, listen to me very carefully, sister. You need to go somewhere and hide for a little while. You need to go somewhere and hide for a little while. Don't let nobody see you for a little bit. Like, just go somewhere and get low. Get your life together, get some help, you know, talk to a therapist or some shit. How the fuck do you fuck up the bridge of Miss Jackson? Me and your daughter. Girl, how do you fuck that up? With the DJ hyping it and the words are still playing on the record. And you still fucked it up. How you don't know that part of that record? Dog, how long have you known you're going to do? You could have learned that on the car ride from the hotel. That ain't hard. Me and your daughter got a special thing going on. Some think it's puppy love. I think it's full grown. Hoping we feel this way forever. You get the fuck out of here. Dog, you are a professional fucking performer. You get paid to do this shit. And you get up there and do that? Somebody should have threw her ass off the stage like PM Dawn. Oh, God. What the fuck? On an Outkast record. Come on. If you did that shit on a Slut Puppy Hold Dog record from round the way, we don't know them. I wouldn't even know you fucked it up.
Did they get inducted too?
Miss Jackson. No. She was because Outkast, because Andre wasn't performing, the Outkast set was basically a tribute to them.
Oh no, I meant the Slut Puppies.
Oh, the Slut Play. Oh no, they didn't get in. They didn't get in. Nah, they didn't get in. No. Oh, they didn't get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, but to your point, P, I'm willing to make a bet. And to close the bone, that Doja Cat, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't know why they got her in the first place. Like, why?
It's plenty of people over the age of 30 that you could have got that probably know that shit by heart and can sing. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, I don't understand, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, extremely. Extreme. That shit fucked my head up. Salute to Jid. Jid did a great job. Tyler, the Creator, awesome job on Bombs Over Baghdad. Salt was excellent performance. It was great to see Kid and Play. Always good to see them, man. Those guys are great energy, regardless, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on. Salute to everybody that got inducted, yo. But my other point was, I'm almost willing to bet you that if it was the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, Andre 3000 would have performed. I'm almost willing to bet that. If it was a Hip Hop Hall of Fame, and it was us is running it, he would have rocked. That, honestly, like you said, it went back. Well, I think it kind of goes back to kind of what people were saying on some, you know, like I think that to him, that's kind of like bringing it home. Mm-hmm. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ain't bringing it home. This is just it's a dope honor for you to give us. Cool, but this ain't where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now you could very well be right too, Master. It could very well be a matter of him just be like, nah, I literally just don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I think you got a much better shot of him being like, man, maybe if it's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Especially if it was the source. Making one of those. If the source was still valid and was doing it, like he made Outkast a household name around the country because of what he did at the Source Awards. So I mean, if the source was still a relevant thing and was doing it the right way, and was like, hey, we want to induct you into the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Hey, look, what's up with it? I think he would give it serious consideration at that point. But
it's absolutely more likely because we all know why he stopped rapping to begin with. And we, like he's been very clear why there's not going to be another Outkast album. Even if he just didn't want to do something himself. But yeah, it seems that he's been very upfront and very passive on people's expectations over the past decade. So, and I just think he knows that anything that he does, like, if he puts out the Flute album, he told people up front, this is a Flute album. They were expecting him to be rapping on it. And he was like, nah, it's a Flute album. And then he put out a piano album, and he was very upfront that this is a piano album. And a few people were like, okay, I know where this goes. It's a piano album. But still, some people were like, yo, you didn't do no rapping. No, motherfucker, it's a piano album. I wore the piano at the thing. Like, it's a piano album. Like, so it doesn't matter what he does and how upfront he is with things. People push their expectations onto him. And I really just, everything that he does shows me that he's fucking tired of it. So I really don't think that he's looking to give anybody a reason to have any expectations right now. He's still going to put out art, but maybe.
But maybe when he comes back,
he can finish that. That's what he was talking about. Yeah.
Right. No, but I agree. No, I mean that is exactly what I think he's doing. Is just don't have any expectations of me. I'm an artist. I put out what I want when I want, and don't tell me what art to put out. I don't play those hoops anymore. I mean, he's not. How many albums does he have left? Like he's got like what 2 more that he has to do to be able to get out of his contract or whatever.
Oh yeah,
is that what's up? So it's like he can drag that out because he still gets paid by the studio, right? And he still gets access to all their stuff, right? So and honestly, that's what a lot of people need to kind of understand too. Even though these guys have been like they're multi-million-dollar, sellers or all that, whatever. Not everybody has a studio in their house. Not everybody has access to the engineers and that kind of stuff that the labels give them. And so they don't just have that. They have to go through the label to be able to get that renowned engineer to work on their stuff or to work with them. Those, those backup singers, the backup artists and stuff like that for the band and whatnot. They got to go through the studio for that, and that's why he's doing the Flute album by himself. You know what I mean? Those guys are expensive. That's what the advances are for. So,
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's hard being an artist.
Yeah, I mean it is, and the funny thing is, I think it's amazingly stupid of the record label that they don't realize what he's doing. Like, if y'all gonna keep paying me to come in here and do work, I'm gonna come in here and make what the fuck I want. If you don't count it, I'm gonna just keep wasting your time and spending y'all resources coming in here and recording what the fuck I want to do. I don't care. As long as I make back what I spent doing it, so I don't owe you shit, I'm cool. And every single time I make it minimal as possible. I'm the only motherfucker here. I don't need nobody else here. I got it. How much is it really costing me to do this? You know what I'm saying? So whatever little bit I paid, whatever little bit I incurred as far as resources to do this shit, okay, boom, there you go. There you go with that back. Whatever I make on top of that is cool. If I don't make shit, I don't care. I'm already rich. Whatever. I'm chilling. I just want to be.
I get to do what I love on your dime. I like that. Exactly. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Nah, I think he's playing this really smart. I think he's really playing this smart. This is because, like, honestly, if you're gonna get caught up in a bad contract, as they all try to catch us up in these bad contracts, you might as well flip it on them and use it to your advantage until, they say don't. And it's like, okay, well, then I'll move on. You let me go with my contract. I mean, that would be the most biggest, the biggest thing would be like, all right, you can't, you're going to put out a xylophone album? Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I think so.
Get off this label. We're kicking you out. Oh, all right, well, all right, good. Now he starts rapping again. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Now that I'm an independent, check out this bar. Check out these bars I wrote last night. Boom.
Right? Like,
I can totally see that.
To a flute, to a piano, to a xylophone. You know what I mean? Yeah. All the background stuff. Like, he was just giving you a preview.
Exactly.
That would be the hot shit.
And now, because he's smart enough that he owns his masters, he sampled himself to make the beats for the hip hop album, and now he's making double money.
Yep.
Oh man, we might be giving Andre too much credit right now, but I'm just saying that shit would be
diabolical.
That would be dope. That would be super diabolical. Monster, we was talking about Dre. Dre, like, yo, y'all gonna keep giving me money to come in here to do what the fuck I want and won't let me out the contract because I won't rap. Okay, then I'll keep coming in here doing what the fuck I want on your dime, and all I gotta do is make back whatever I owe you off this project. All I gotta do is give you that back, and I don't owe you shit. So if I'm the only person participating, really, it's a couple other artists I bring. I mean, instrumentalists I might bring in and play something that I don't do quite as well. But for the most of this, it's just me. So like, this is minimal. Here, make that back. Matter of fact, I spent so little on it. I could just give you that. Here, thank you. You know what I'm saying? You're still not gonna let me go? Okay. Well, now I'm getting ready to go in here and throw tires against the wall. That's the next album I'm doing. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I just want to see how it sounds, and then I'm gonna put it out, and they're gonna say Andre 3000, and motherfuckers go buy it. So you gotta love it, man.
I want to hear that album now. I want to hear tires hitting the wall coming down. If he can make that sound dope somehow, just want to try it. Andre,
hey, bro, if he does that and make it hot, he's usually the goat. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If he do that and make it work, he's the fucking goat. I'm telling you, that's crazy, yo. That is.
He goes to the next fashion week in a Firestone jumpsuit.
You feel me? Exactly. Oh shit! Oh, that's lit. Hell yeah, he'll do that shit too. Oh man. Oh. Speaking of eclectic hip hop artists, De La Soul, motherfucking Soul, back in the building. Album is on the way. I think in like 9 days or some shit like that. But they just put out a single with Pete Rock called "The Package." Pause. Pause is not in the title, but whatever. I mean, it goes without saying, I absolutely love De La Soul. I've always been more of a De La Soul fan than a Tribe Called Quest fan. It might be the Long Island thing. It might just be, I think they rap better. I don't know. It's just, that's me. But yeah. So I'm always interested in knowing how people feel, especially knowing that a lot of our proclivities as far as what we look for in rap songs, a lot of times is different. What did y'all think about the new about Pete Rock and De La Soul?
I absolutely loved it. Like we said, this whole year has been a great year for music. And it's all been going back to the basics. It's all been going back to the greats who do it the best, showing everybody what they do. And I kind of wish that this single came out at the beginning of the year to start things off, because this was like a great retrospective of what has happened for hip hop, over its life, and for De La to say it is perfect, because it's coming from, in my mind, De La Soul is like, they're my top five. These are the ones that inducted me into conscious hip hop and rap, and anything that has a real message that got me thinking about myself and my impact. And they're you know they're the preachers. You know what I mean? The true philosophers and stuff like that of hip hop for me. And so, like, for them to make the commentary on hip hop, it's everything he's been saying for the last 2 years, 3 years, and it's all said way better than I can say it. I tell you what, the bars are just deep. I'm excited to hear what's going to happen with the rest of the album when it comes out.
Yes, indeed. Hell yeah. Monster, how you? Was you fucking with it?
Yeah. It So, I listen to shit on Apple just because I have it.
No doubt.
And it shows you like the whole album. But then it just, you can only hit that one track. So this is track 6 on the album. So it's a good kind of like midway in between the album. And yeah, like the artwork's dope. The the beat is very much like their shit. Like, they didn't really like go outside of their pocket. You can tell that they're very much like still trying to put themselves into almost what hip hop's been missing. So yeah, everything about it, I was digging it. I'm really looking forward to the album. I mean, they still do what they do. I mean, it's fucking De La Soul. So I had high expectations going in. My expectations were met. It, like I said, I very rarely listen to singles when I know that a whole album is coming, just because I don't want it to influence things. But with De La Soul, it's like just that name, it already has its influence. It's gonna be okay. The only thing that I'll negative that I'll say about it is I'm pissed off that I listened to the single and now I have to wait a week to a week and a half to listen to the fucking album. So that's frustrating.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree, because normally I can listen to the single, and even if I'm really anticipating the album, it's kind of like okay. I mean, I can wait. I'm cool as long. I mean, I know even if it's a week, I'm good. But there's something about my personal expectation for De La, you know what I'm saying? And then hearing the record made me say, man, reminded me all over again why I love De La Soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, I just want to read. I can't rap like him. But okay, let me just say this: Pasta Noosa De La Soul. For those of y'all who don't know who Pasta Noosa is, it's the dark skinned one with the glasses. Pasta Noosa De La Soul is one of the most underrated MCs in the entire history of rap music being heard by the public. Ever. Absolutely underrated. I don't understand how people don't get it. I don't know how y'all don't hear this dude. Pasta's crazy. You know what I'm saying? True Goy, Dave, rest in peace, brother. Crazy as well. But Pasta, yo, different. I just want to read his verse real quick. LI's finest back at it. Premium soil on the rocks, the package, a revival and conscious survival. The content is beyond listing. Idiots use scar tissue to wipe tears, hiding amongst the blood and sweat. And don't forget, the gangs here to face you. If someone to take it back to when a B-boy first became a C-note chaser, nah, you staying right here. Talk less, listen more. That's the saying right here. Those who want to try us play it right here. Step up with a Goliath, got a David right here. Dog, listen to me. I'm going to say it now. I said it before, and I'm going to say it fucking again. First of all, salute to Pete Rock. Absolutely one of the most revered, rightfully so, producers in the history of hip-hop. I think Pete Rock might be, he's in contention. He has a beat that's in contention for the greatest hip-hop beat ever. He's got one of them. He got a couple of them actually. But Pete, salute to Pete Rock, salute to De La Soul, salute to Mace, my man. I gotta hit him. I need to hit him with a DM real quick and tell yo, this shit going crazy. But like, yeah, Mace, salute to you, man. I never forget we did a show with De La Soul at the club called Jokers 3 in Greensboro, and this is how I knew how real De La was. It wasn't some situation where there was the club and there's the stage, and then behind the stage you got like the green room or some shit. No. Like we just in the building, and when it's time we go up to the stage, and it's right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't no hiding. Like you right there. You know what I mean? They had a couple security dudes with them or whatever, but like that just makes sense. You know what I mean? But they chilling, just talking to people, boom, boom, having a little sip, whatever. We got up to rock, and generally when you open for somebody, you know what I'm saying, they're big enough artists, they don't give a fuck what you're doing. They just want you wasting time for them to get their shit together for them to get ready to get on stage. They don't care what you're doing. So don't go back there expecting a high five, daps, and none of that shit from them, because that's not what they're there for. They don't give a fuck what you just did. They're not getting ready to take you on the rest of the tour unless you did something that absolutely grabbed them. That's just a game lesson for y'all real quick. Back to the story. So De La Soul comes up, like they get ready to go on the stage. All of them stopped in their tracks and was like, yo, absolutely fucking incredible, yo. Who are y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was when I was like, yo, we'll talk we are done. But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is what, you know what I'm saying? They got done. We outside behind the club talking. Long Island shit. They're like, oh, but you know so-and-so. Yeah, that's how. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know his little brother. I know his cousin. They're like, they're my people. Like, yeah. That's just crazy. Okay, cool. But respect was shown on both ends. You know what I'm saying? We respect them because they helped influence what we doing. You know what I mean? And they was like, yo, these little niggas is crazy. They still that. Hearing this record solidified that for me forever. Salute to De La Soul. Salute to Pete Rock, man. The package. I cannot wait to hear the fucking album. Mass Appeal. I think we probably said y'all name every pod since fucking Slick Rick album came out. Every pod since then. But yo, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much, man. Oh, yeah. I know we gotta do this. I know we ain't really and I know we was gonna get to it last time and we didn't, but I'm glad we waited. I'm real glad we waited, because it also gave me an opportunity to listen to some more Ransom and DJ Premier. Man, look. If y'all don't already know, Ransom is pen game crazy, man. Pen game is crazy. DJ Premier, of course, one of the most celebrated producers in hip hop. He's often in the conversation for the greatest producer in hip hop's history. So, like, a lot of times it comes down to a conversation of him or Dre for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I can't wait to hear what y'all say about this shit. Yo, whoever want to go first, man. But yeah, the reinvention. What y'all thought about it?
Yeah, we're going back to 95. Getting full 95 vibes. Storytelling at its finest. I mean, Ransom is just filthy. He's just telling stories that take you back to the streets, make you feel as if you're in a movie, which is always my thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be a soundtrack, and this one definitely does it. Put you on that, like I said, that street vibe. Yeah, I don't know, man. DJ Premier is classic, so his beats and everything are that classic back sound, and he definitely brings it. I never thought that there was a debate between Dre and him, because it's just totally different styles. East Coast, West Coast, I think they're kings on their own right for what they represent. But them together, though, I mean, it is, like I said, it's a throwback to, you know, that 95 street feel. I don't know where you guys were at in 95. I was driving a lot, listening to stuff in my car, hooking up and doing little short missions and whatnot. So you got the soundtrack always playing in the background, and this definitely gave me those feels of being in that time. So it's definitely something worth checking out if you guys are looking for something groovy, but like hard, you know. Anyway, yeah.
You know what? I don't think I ever would have thought to use the word groovy to describe
Right? They have a
ransom and
goal.
these pay-per-view, but I like it. I like it, no doubt. Oh shit, Master, what you think, man?
So this hold on one second. We're looking at what is it? 7 tracks. And one of them is it's just an interview. Like it's just a skit. They pulled one of his old interviews. So you're talking about 6 tracks.
Right.
I want to know so bad if Primo just sent him 6 beats and was just like, here, these are you. And if they were just completely curated to Ransom, because it was done masterfully. Or if it was a bigger beat package and Ransom just went and picked them out. Like, I want to know what the behind the scenes look like. Ransom is always a weird situation to me because anybody in hip hop knows Ransom. I don't think that Ransom worldwide gets the respect that he deserves. And he does things like this, and all you can do, like after every track, when the new track comes on, like you want to roll down your window and just be like, you better put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
I feel
that's Ransom is a legendary and completely certified, don't get it twisted, fucking bar spitter. And this album, although being very short, that just means that you can spin it 5 or 6 times in a sitting, and you're not even going to recognize that it's played 5 or 6 times because you're just going to keep listening. It was the perfect marriage of the bars and the beats. Primo absolutely fucking killed it with this. And listening to the beats, like there are very few people that I think could have done these beats complete justice, and Ransom is on that very, very short list. And that's what makes me think that this was a fully curated album. Was because it was the perfect marriage of 2 just incredible icons in their respective stages. And damn. Yeah. Ransom is saying some real shit. You can tell the growth coming out of his like earlier career. And it very much says, even in that interview, that's what they're talking about. Like he says, yo, I can have done what I'm doing now at 25. I hadn't experienced those things yet. Like nobody can do at 25 what I'm doing right now. And he's absolutely right. So, you know, and then he ends it with that statement, chaos is my ladder. And that leads into that track. And just damn. So yeah, he's definitely rapping from his experience, and this is an album that I'm going to continue to listen to for the rest of the year and after, until Ransom drops something new. But even then, like, this is going to be staying on the playlist.
Yo, that's real shit. I think there's something to be said for Ransom's, for what he's exhibited with his pen in the last 10, you know, he's been kind of been on a run for a few years now, where he's just kind of like, you know what, fuck it. I was locked up for a minute. I came home. I was kind of sporadic. Fuck this. I'm gonna just go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just let this shit fly. And once he decided to just let it fly and stop holding back, yo, I don't think people understand exactly what's happening when they listen to Ransom rap. Like, Ransom, the type of MC that'll say some shit like, and the reason why you can play it over and over, especially with it being a quick project, but like not just that, but just the way it sounds, you keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be ending when it ends. That's why you don't trip when it starts again. You know what I mean? The wild part about it, when I listen to the whole project, all I keep thinking to myself is there's a point in this whole process where you have to ask yourself, when does he take his foot off people's necks? When? Like, he been going absolutely insane, and the fact that people are overlooking it is kind of crazy to me. Excuse me, with all the conversations that keep going on continuously about GOAT this, GOAT that, who's lyrics this, lyricist that. If you want to talk about lyricism and you're not talking about Ransom's not in that conversation, then you're bugging the fuck out. When you talk about a song like Chaos Is My Ladder, what's the name of okay. When you talk about the Chaos Is My Ladder is probably my favorite record, but it could, this is what did it for me. And it's when he starts the record off, he said, I gave you a view of the grudge, pain, and chaos. Gunshot wounds from slugs, strays, and ARs. Cops get corrupted by drug trades and payoffs. Rough days and layoffs. Judge raised the gavel. Your tough ways unravel. Because trust saves a brave heart. Dog, listen to me. It's a whole lot of people that do street rap shit. And you're right. Like, this reminds me of when I heard the Purple tape the first time. It's that level of street rap. But it ain't even like it's street rap and not that all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yeah, I know this, but dog, I'm still over here doing this. Like, you don't get it. And I want to add one caveat before I get off of this. I want y'all to think about something. All of y'all that be talking, y'all be throwing y'all disparaging remarks on the internet and all that dumb shit y'all be saying. Ask Ransom who the MC in Jersey he respect the most. Not talking about the legends. We taking Tretch and keeping them out of the conversation. I bet you he say Joseph Anthony Button Jr. I bet you he say that. His biggest rap beef ever was with Joseph Anthony Button Jr. Y'all go put some respect on Joey's name too. Trust me when I tell you. Y'all might want to go do your homework. Ransom don't respect Joey the way he do for nothing. Like them niggas was the young lions in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't there, you wouldn't know. But like, yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there.
The last thing, just because you were talking about the terror that he's been on, I want to remind people that his last album was Chaos Is My Ladder 2, next to Conway the fucking Machine. So you have two legends curating a full album that just came out last year. He went from Chaos Is My Ladder 2 to this.
Jesus.
Like, so yeah, don't talk to me about Ransom, man. Like, there are so many people throwing out a lot of names, and it's like, yo, like, there are some people out there that if you're listening, they haven't fallen off. And maybe you just need to listen more.
You did. That shit is, man. Salute to Ransom, man. Salute. Jeez. Primo, hey, look, man. Primo, I know I be saying shit, but I meant what I said too, though. But I could be proven wrong. You damn sure did it. That's all I'm gonna say to that. You damn sure did it. I can't wait to hear what you and Nas album sound like now. Oh my God, I'm excited. I'm really excited now.
There are some artists that Primo will partner with, and that's, you know, I obviously I don't know him, so I don't know this to be true, but I can tell you that the beats are always very very specific to those artists, and that just goes to his level of professionalism and greatness to be able to curate any style of beat to anybody that he's working with. So I think a lot of the beats that I'm questionable on when it comes to Primo, they're usually with artists that I'm not fully invested in. Every now and then he'll work with an artist that I genuinely like love, and he'll put something where I'm like, it didn't quite hit. But even with that, those artists have a tendency to experiment. So I could see Primo being alongside them during that experimentation. So I definitely share the same sentiment that you do, but I think that might be what's happening, is that he's like, yo, if you want to play around a little bit, then let's go. Pause. But yeah, I think that might be it at times. But then there are some artists that he works with where I'm just like, I don't really fuck with their music anyway. So like even a Primo beat ain't gonna help.
I feel it. Oh yeah, that's real shit. I can dig that. That makes perfect sense. Shit. Yeah, hell
I got a question for you though, on that kind of topic. Like, at what point in your guys is like when you make albums, like you have your freshman album, you got your sophomore album, you got your junior album, all that. At what point in those progression of albums are you allowed to then experiment? Because I know that like we were talking about the Andre thing, we were talking about other artists. We talked about Garth Brooks. When did you get a chance to actually experiment? When's that acceptable for the label? When's that acceptable for the audience even? You know what I mean? And when do you feel like you want to experiment and you should be allowed to do it? You know what I mean?
I think that. Go ahead, so.
Oh no, I'm thinking. My bad. Yeah.
Honestly, I think that answer's changed over time, because a lot more artists now are coming out, even in their freshman album. Like they might have dropped a mixtape or two here, but some of them are brand new on the scene. But like the first interviews that they're doing, or even just jumping on their IG lives, they're bigging up their level of experimentation. Like they're coming out saying that they're scientists, and just saying like, I'm constantly trying to reinvent myself, I'm constantly trying to explore new sounds, I'm constantly trying to do new things. So I don't know if there's a clear answer to that question now. I think back in the day, you gained your audience strictly from your sound. And because of that, you had to solidify your sound. You had to go in and reinforce your sound. And maybe like by album 3, people have, really started to, to settle into like, okay, this is that artist. And then their senior year, they can really go in and start to experiment a little bit. So around album 4 or 5, maybe you start fucking around a little bit on album 3. But nowadays I think that it's just because it's not just the sound that you're selling people your entire persona. They hear you just as much on fucking IG Live as they do on a record, if not more. So at that point, like the level of experimentation is almost expected.
Okay. I always wondered, I'm saying we always wonder, because I always wonder why people complain about when an artist is trying, or even just make comment that they're trying something new. Aren't you expecting something new? It's a new album.
So, Seb, I do want to hear your thoughts on it, but I have an answer to that question, P, and it's not even my answer, but it makes perfect sense.
What's that?
Oh, I just didn't know if you wanted to answer the experimentation question.
Oh no! Go ahead. No.
My bad. I didn't mean to take it over.
I'm over this motherfucker high as shit, man. Go ahead.
Ice on the Joe Budden podcast. I know we don't talk about other podcasts a lot, but Ice is a huge hip hop head. And the way that he explains it, which I get, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I completely understand, is there are some people in the audience, and on the contrary, some artists as well, who are just like, yo, this is what I get from that person. I know this is what I get from that person, and this is what I expect from that person. And I don't need you to experiment, because it's a comfort level almost. And that doesn't mean that the artist can't experiment, it's just not going to be for me because, like, you know, whether it be a ratchet rapper, whether it be, you know, like a traditionally boom bap rapper, but they want to go out and start experimenting on other things. It's like, yeah, but I want this from you. So you can do that. That's fine. Like, that just ain't for me.
Right.
So yeah, I think that it's just a comfort level, especially with people that have solidified their sounds. And there are some even younger rappers that have come out and they give you the same thing every time, but they're still dope beats. It's still dope lyrics, but it's very much in the same vein. You hear, you know, you hear it from a lot of grime and trap rappers where it's like, yo, I'm talking about grimy shit. That's what I do. I got dope beats. I got dope bars. I'm talking about being out here in the streets, committing drive-bys, fucking bitches, and that's who I am. And they don't get out of that, and their audience doesn't want them to.
Their audience should enjoy them while they can, because that indictment is on the way.
See, but that's also another thing, is that a lot of those rappers that I feel have not grown did not survive. They're either in prison or they died. So they could have started off talking grimy and that kind of stuff, or whatever, but they never got to evolve past that because of circumstance, right?
Yeah.
Now, what I mean by that, though, is like, I know that some audiences don't want the guy to change. I just look at from an industry standpoint, from a businessman standpoint. When I know my artist wants to sit there and diversify and do something different, right? And they've already got a solid following, 3 albums in, 4 albums in, right? Let him do it. Let him experiment and have something else. That's another money stream for you. If you make a new contract, I'll front you the money. We do the thing as we do, right? You got to know another stream. If it hits, you've got this artist that can go across multiple platforms, or at least has a wide portfolio of things you can work. Why pigeonhole into one thing? It's so weird to me why industry does that.
I can tell you why. Because white people love trends. So let's say you're the artist, right? You've put out 3 albums and they're all in the same line, right? And they've all sold like mad. The trend isn't over, so don't fuck with my bread. Because that's exactly what you're doing if you go and try and experiment. Because this album might sell well, but then they're going to question coming back to the second one.
So do both.
Even if you go back in. So exactly. So what the industry will do is wait for that trend to start dying down. So if you're on your 3rd album and now you've just released your 4th album and your numbers might not have dropped drastically, but they're significantly down to the point where I'm recognizing it through the analytics. If I don't completely want to cut you off, then at that point, that's when they'll say, yo, go try and experiment something. See if you can get the people back. This is your one chance. That's when the industry is going to tell them to experiment when the bread isn't coming in off of classic Coke.
Okay, I like that classic Coke. You know, what is it, Crystal Coke comparison or the new Coke comparison? Exactly. I like that. But see, here's the thing though. Like with these artists that are trying to experiment, maybe losing audience, market share, or whatever you want to call it, like those artists are usually artists that have more than one skill set, right? You'll see it happen all the time. They end up going off and acting, which the label gets nothing of. They end up going off and doing like, commentary, podcasting, so on and so forth, which the label gets nothing off. If they would just work with their artists and figure out what their talents are, you could have a multifaceted, golden goose that's laying you all kinds of eggs. That's going to make you, that bread. And because most of these artists, and I hate to be putting this out there like this, but since most of these artists don't read their contracts,
ladies and gentlemen,
you're right. So they don't read their contracts, really know what they're getting involved in. You can rope into everything, but you don't. It's dumb.
The industry might be getting that bread off of that podcast. Like they might not take all of it to make sure that you keep doing it, but if they got a 360 contract, then that means that anything you're doing, they getting their money from. So yeah, go ahead.
Getting some, but they're probably not getting as much as they actually cultivate.
It depends.
The rappers that ain't still active rappers, they ain't got to worry about that. And some of them rappers is active rappers that's actually giving up a piece of their pie to the label that ain't gonna tell you that shit.
Right.
They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna say it out loud. I guess. Oh shit. I don't know. I guess my in regards to experimentation and all of that shit, I think there's two ways to look at it. There's two ways I've seen it, and I'm not even gonna talk about underground artists. Like the underground is the most forgiving place in the world. You can try, you can do an experimental underground album, it don't work. You come right back and do what you did before. They right back with you. All right, come on, bro, let's go. Yeah, that was some wild shit you did right there, but we back. Let's go. Ask comment about Electric Circus and then come back and talk to me. So I mean, it was cool, but I was like, you know what? But as a dancer, I understand why you like it, no doubt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think it's two ways I see it in regards to that. There's Redman and there's Outkast. Redman made very similar styled albums 3 times in a row, and it worked every time to almost the exact same measure of success. A little bit more each time, but gold or better each time. Gold, a little over gold, a little more over gold, but not quite platinum. Then he did Doc's the Name. And I don't know if y'all remember the song, I'll Be That. I'll Be That. So that whole album sounds, for the most, it sounds very different. It sounds like it was a reach to kind of reach to that other side. You know what I'm saying? And it went platinum, but a lot of people who was already loyal Redman rockers didn't really fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So then he dropped Malpractice, and niggas was like, And then he dropped it was like realistically niggas don't want to talk about it, but it was like a train of like maybe 2 or 3 Redman albums in a row that we just kind of wasn't fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Meantime, he's still rapping. The albums, the records just ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So you have that where you tried to make a quick move evolution from Project 3 to 4 to try to get over that hump to platinum, and it backfired. Like you got there, but then it backfired. But you know, you still found your success rocking with Meth. But as far as your solo career,
right,
that took you off the course, and that's why he hadn't put out a solo album in a really long time. Mm-hmm. The other side of that is Outkast. Outkast changed just enough every project until they evolved all the way into the last thing we saw. Mm-hmm. They changed just a little bit each time, but it was enough to keep the people who was already there and then bring some new ones in. So then they brought enough new ones in that the few that they lost because they couldn't keep up, or not even that they couldn't keep up. It's just they just went beyond somewhere they was comfortable riding with them. You know what I'm saying? Cool, no problem. Mm-hmm. You brought enough new people in that didn't matter because the numbers just kept going up. Mm-hmm. So there's the incremental evolution that their people ran with them and it just kept growing. Mm-hmm. And then you had Redman who tried to make a quick turn and it backfired on him. Like it got you there really quick and then it fell apart. You know what I'm saying? So those two things to me almost fall in the same line because the point where most people got off the train with Outkast was album number 3, after the album number 3. When did the Redman switch happen? After album number 3. So I'm thinking number 3 into number 4 is the sweet spot where you got to make the determination of just how crazy you trying to go. Just how crazy are you willing to go within this realm with this responsibility? You might could create some shit on the side to do that other shit you want to do. How much of that are you going to do with that? Or are you going to put it right here and risk it?
Now, Outkast.
That's my point.
Outkast is the perfect example, though, because by album 3, you had a lot of people jumping off. But the people that stayed with the game and continued to listen, they all had a very similar mentality of, well, Outkast is known to be experimental. They changed themselves up a lot, and that's so it goes right back into it. Like, you know, they were before the time of they can just declare this on a social media, but just through that steady step, they start to get known as being experimental rappers. So at that point, they're given grace for being that. So Sev has the perfect analogy, like just doing like a quick switch up and trying to experiment when you've already solidified. It's very, very dangerous no matter when you do it. But if you're doing it gradually from the jump, because every album, even from the first album to the second, from the second to the third, they weren't the same. So they're known to be experimental.
So you're both saying my point, and I think what I'm really want the audience maybe to understand, right, is these are strategies, right? These are strategies that these artists are taking for their own careers, for their own growth. And this is also strategies the industry is kind of pushing them towards, right? Because I had a 5-album contract. So that experimental album after 3, right, is on that 5 albums. So I have to give this to the studio. They're going to expect certain numbers from me. And they're going to expect me to, do platinum, do as well as I did the last album or better. And this experimentation may not work. They may not give you the money to do a side project. Now, the only thing I have to kick back on with Seb's analogy is Redman, even though he did the switch up and he ended up doing stuff with meth and like Limp Bizkit and a bunch of other stuff or whatever, is trying to switch it up fast, he ended up grabbing a whole new audience, right? He was on like doing pretty much the frat boy circuit. You know what I mean? He had all of them loving those albums. While regular hip hop heads maybe weren't fucking with him, he picked up a whole other side and then started acting. You know what I'm saying? Like popping up in shows and that kind of stuff. So when he tried to go back, I think that's what we kept waiting for him. We didn't reject him to the underground point. Like when he brought an album out, it was just like, okay, you're still doing the frat boy stuff. Well, call me when you get back to what you used to do. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a complete cancelization or rejection as some artists get when they do that switch up. So I agree with you in the analogy, but just Redman's kind of one of those ones where his resilience has kind of kept him relevant regardless of albums are hitting or not, if he's experimenting or not, right? He still keeps.
Oh yeah, nah. I was purely talking in terms of like record sales, like because his solo album sales were in the toilet. Like I know he did a lot of touring and shit, but the albums just weren't moving. Like, and it was because he was able to cultivate that other audience that he was able to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then even he was able to come do hip hop shows. You just got to do the shit that we want to hear you do. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that other shit. Like do this shit. You know what I mean?
One quick point onto Percy's description right there. The industry doesn't want to give you extra money to use that experimental album as a side album, and that's because if you're on your 3rd album of a 5-album contract, they want you to do the experimental album as the 4th album because they want it to fail, because they want your numbers to go down, because then at that point you have one more album and that they're not releasing that album until you sign on for another contract. But because your numbers are down, they are in a much better negotiation. They can tell you, yo, your first 3 albums were fire. The first one came out hitting. We really pushed the button on the second 2. This one started to fail. So come back with your 5th album. But first, we got to get this contract out of the way. Your album sales are going down, so we need to take that into consideration. And now all of a sudden, you're signing your life away in a 360. You're getting fucking cents on the dollar. It's all part of the machine. To your point, it's all part of strategy to ensure that you're locked into them for the remainder of your healthy life. And then after that, go somewhere and die because we don't need you anymore.
That part. Yeah, that part. Yeah.
Such a catch-22, And this kind of goes back to your point when you were talking about what the brother that died, the football player that died. We watch these artists, these sports, these entertainers and that kind of stuff. They get signed on to these huge contracts and they look like they have everything. They look like they finally made it. This is where we all aspire to, right? I want to have that Bentley. I want people knowing my name. I want to be able to, play my sport or do my art and just enjoy myself. But there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people don't know about, not even just with the mental health stuff, but just with the business side of things that affects people's mental health. We've heard from hundreds of artists that say, I was stressing so much that my hair started falling out, or I was stressing so much that this was happening and this was happening. They tell you this horror stories. So I don't know. If you're going to get into anything, especially when they have big paychecks involved, like really know what you're getting into, right? Like that's kind of like it's really been the theme for like a lot of these old heads coming out. They're really explaining to you really how the game is in these albums that we're reviewing. They're not just talking about how great they are. You know, they are great, but they're kind of giving you little tidbits about how it really is to try to chase this game that we're in and try to be successful at it. So, I don't know.
Oh, that's a perfect. Wow. That's perfect. That's a perfect lead. Y'all know what time it is, man. Yep. For a long blaze, yo. I'm sorry, we on a fucking streak with this shit right now. And that's just because it's been such a great year for me. Right now, we about to get into some real shit. Like, we talking about lyrics. You want to talk about lyrics? This guy's been one of the most revered lyricists in hip hop, bubbling up from mixtape circuit to selling millions of records since the early 2000s. Widely recognized as the best lyricist out of G Unit. Lloyd Banks, man. Halloween Havoc 6. Jeez Louise. I don't know how much people out there know about Havoc. If you're watching this podcast, I hope you already hip to Halloween Havoc. But if not, it's a hell of a ride. You might as well start from the beginning and work your way up. But I can't wait to hear what I think about Lloyd Banks' latest offering.
Always Lloyd Banks, man. Always a Lloyd Banks, man. So Monster was talking about this off camera before we got on, and said it was kind of a slow. It wasn't very Halloween-ish, and I forgot. I totally forgot that he drops this stuff on Halloween. So when you kind of put it out there, I just listen to it. I just listen to it because it's Lloyd Banks. And it didn't feel Halloween-ish to me. No, it just felt like a good album. And then towards the end, I felt that descent into darkness. That it's getting creepy. It's getting in there. He's starting to talk dark. The bars are getting dark and they're getting poignant, and but it was towards the latter part of the album. And again, I wasn't really checking it for the Halloween theme, so it didn't hit me until he said something off stage like, "Oh, this doesn't really feel Halloween." I was like, "Oh, yeah, you're right," but it's good though. It's real good. So, but no, Lloyd Banks is probably my favorite out of G Unit. I don't know. Everybody likes 50 and all that, but Lloyd was the one that I was listening to when I was listening to G Unit. And then when he just kind of fell off, I was like, what happened? I stopped listening to G Unit, actually. I just listened to 50 whenever he put something out that was dope. That was it. I didn't listen to the whole group. This is a great album. It's definitely up there with all the rest of them this year. I don't know. I can't put the ranking on it yet. As far as like where it stacks though with all the great albums that have come out this year, but it is definitely in that top run. So maybe they need to go back and just listen to all the things we reviewed and just add it to the playlist and just have it on there, because this is definitely worth it.
No doubt. Oh man, hell yeah, I'm loving that. Oh man, the crazy thing is I feel you. I feel y'all on that sentiment about the Halloween part. I had a certain. Yeah, I'll get to it in a minute. But yeah, Master, what did you think, man?
So, I think Lloyd had some shit to say. So, Seven, I had this conversation earlier in the week when we were just talking about the album amongst ourselves, just because we're both fans. It almost seems like just because he's so disciplined in putting out a Halloween Havoc, that it's almost like he's putting together his albums, but then he has a completely different work process throughout the year to put together a Halloween Havoc album, knowing that it's going to drop every year on Halloween. So he knows that one's just always kind of in rotation and he's always working on it. And then, his regular album runs, he's fully curating and building those alongside of that. This is a pretty long album. You got what is it? 16 tracks, 53 minutes. Yeah, in the beginning, it seems like he just had a lot to say where he was like, you know what, there's some shit that I need to get off my chest real quick. And he did. But I think that it's kind of a slow walk, but it's a very intentional walk to the dark side of things. And I think that was very intentional. So I think it was done masterfully. I can't remember the last time there was a Lloyd album that I wasn't completely locked into. This definitely did not fail. He's got the bars, the beats as he's taking that slow walk toward that dark side of things. The beats go right along with it, so you could tell that really locked in and curated those. Even just between the pacing, between the track listing on how he structured everything, this album was very, very intentional. So I plan on listening to this many, many more times. I've probably listened to it 5 or 6 times already, if not more. But yeah, I'm going to be listening to it again and again. I want to know where his thought process was. Like, the bar analysis alone is going to take me some time just because he's so bar heavy. But yeah, I want to know the intention behind what he did too. But absolutely amazing album.
Yeah, I'm Banks is, look, man, I ain't going. The first time I ever heard Lloyd Banks was it was on a 50 Cent mixtape. It was actually the first time I heard of G Unit. And it was him, 50 Cent, and Tony Yayo. I mean, you know, Tony Yayo is Tony Yayo. 50 Cent is a charismatic individual, you know what I'm saying? And he kind of just draws you in. The whole thing, the whole got shot and came back, and now I'm a tough guy. And I mean, I was already a tough guy, but now I'm a super tough guy because I ain't scared of shit. And this is my young lion that if you say anything about me on the mic, I'll sick him on you. And Lloyd Banks had to live up to that, and he lived up to every bit of it. If you ever play with G Unit, Banks the one coming to get you. And you don't want that problem. And so he became known as the Punchline King. PLK, that was his thing. And he was a fucking animal. I no bullshit. But there was a thing that started to happen where people were so used to calling him that, and it's just kept perpetuating when the conversation started coming up, even as he was dropping records after he left G Unit. And then you could tell the difference between people who fresh to the party or people who've been there for the long term. You know what I'm saying? He started to turn into so much more than a punchline rapper. But people who was just looking for that were still finding it, but then they started saying that he was falling off because that's what they was looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, y'all don't see what's happening? Lloyd Banks, the boy wonder, is turning into a man right in front of you. And y'all can't even stop nitpicking for this thing that you want to find long enough to observe it for what it is and respect it. He's going absolutely insane. I think he's doing the best rapping of his life right now. He is out of this world. And the one thing that I always said was I wish that Banks had been blessed with 50's voice and charisma. If it had been the other way around, as far as that element of the game, Lloyd Banks would have been a star G Unit easily. You know what I'm saying? So when I listen to him now, what I hear Lloyd Banks who is comfortable in his own skin and comfortable enough in his own skin to do that slow walk to the dark. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, yeah, I do got some things that I've kind of been, you know what I'm saying? I've been quiet for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Been letting shit simmer because I knew this was coming. And but now that I'm here, let me tell you something real quick. And I think once for me, the production and the way that he sequenced this, and like just the way it's been like that for the whole last probably 4 projects he's done.
Mm-hmm.
The beats he's chosen and the way that he's put the projects together has been absolutely phenomenal. And I'm like, man, he learned that. You can tell someone who had an opportunity in the quote unquote big leagues learned from that opportunity and then utilized that to their advantage when they went to the G League. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude who went to the NBA and lasted half a season with the team he was with, wasn't quite ready, but he just went to the G League and he putting up 40 a game now because ain't nobody down there dope enough to stop him. And now he getting his shit off, his confidence going up. Now he ready to rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of situation. Lloyd Banks, you're incredible, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Halloween Havoc 6. I can't wait for 7. I'm a stingy motherfucker. Like, I'm greedy, dog. Bring it. Keep that shit rolling.
Yeah.
Man, I love to hear it.
What's that quote from Nightmare Before Christmas? They were like 365 until the next Halloween, and homie's like 364. Like, that's what it feels like when we talk about the Halloween Havoc run. It's like, you know, okay, when's the next one come out? 365 days. No. Now it's 364.
Word is bond. Man, Banks is crazy, man. Banks is crazy. Oh, one last question before we get out of here, and we can make this quick, but I gotta ask because it's something that makes me laugh every time I think about it. Who's your favorite lying politician? Give me like your top. Yeah, give me like your top, whatever. Yeah,
before we get into that, real quick, you're high. Manager time. We didn't rate the album.
Oh damn, we didn't rate the album, did we? Holy shit. My bad, Banks. Holy shit. My bad, Banks. Okay, so yeah. Let's how many alarms we giving Halloween Havoc 6? No doubt.
Okay.
No
doubt. We have a few weeks until the De La Soul album comes out.
No doubt.
So I'm sure that we'll review an album somewhere in there where it's not going to be a 4-alarm album. But I think this goes to the greatness that 2025 has brought. But just in the past month, we've been riddled with a lot of good music. All of the Mass Appeal albums have been dope. But they've also been like relatively spread out. We get like once a month or so. But recently there have been a lot of dope albums that have dropped in between them as well. And that makes it very difficult, especially when you start lining up names like Mobb Deep and like Big L, like Lloyd Banks. So yeah, unfortunately for the listeners, I'm gonna have to go with another 4-star because there's no way that this album there's no way it gets less.
I feel that. Hell yeah, I can dig it. I'm definitely. I can't give it nothing less than a 4. I mean, shit. Like it would be criminal to do anything other than that. I mean, at the end of the day, if you like beats and rhymes in a dope sequence, you know what I'm saying, that you can bop to, you can put that shit on even, and it's a testament that you can do that, and it's a long album. So. Yeah, salute to Lloyd Banks, man. 4 Long Blaze all the way live, man. Halloween Havoc 6. Y'all make sure y'all go run that shit up on Spotify, wherever. The link will be in it will be in the description. Thank you to all the little app shits, all the little shit that they give you, podcasters and shit, and they'll give us to put this shit out to the people. Salute to y'all, because you get to share all of that shit, and we can link them to this music that we know is the dope shit that some of these people ain't listening to because they still listen to the fucking radio. Stop. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So, lying ass politicians. Yeah. Who you got? Because I know who some. Yeah, I got a couple.
So I need some clarification, right?
Okay.
Are we talking about ones we actually like the way they lie, or do we like or just every time they lie, you just like being like, bitch, you lying, and just like calling this dude out because he's just an absolute lie. Like, which one are we talking about here?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Okay, so we'll look at this two ways. One, I know you lying, but damn, I like how you did that. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. Right.
I don't know what you said, but you said it the best.
Yeah, you smoked that, no doubt, homie. That shit, that was some Bone Thugs and Harmony shit right there. I don't know what the fuck you said, but that shit was sounding great. Or there's the, you know good damn well you lying. You know what I'm saying? Those are the two ends of the scale for me. So, yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know who this guy is, and I'm not going to sit there and try to, stump for him or whatever. But he's on a lot of committees. He's been. Is his name Jordan? Jim Jordan, right? He's the Republican dude who's been like, he went before Trump got in. He was talking about how Trump is a demigod and all this other stuff. Blah 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 blah. And as soon as Trump comes in, he's just sucking his it's a Chico stick, and then now he's like, being his little attack dog and going after. Yeah, I know you love Chico sticks. I guess.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
But now he's like Trump's attack dog, trying to do these stupid committee hearings, and he's like calling all this stuff. But it don't make no sense. And he gets called out by Crockett constantly. He gets called out by everybody on those committees, and they just tell him to his face, he's an idiot. He's an idiot, and you're a bitch for fucking being Trump's little fucking Chico man. Sorry again, but yeah, can't stand him. He a liar. It's bad that he's a bad liar. He's not even good at it. He got a bad suit. I don't even like the way he walks. Everything about him. I hate him. He's my favorite liar. To hate. But the one that I actually like to watch lie and just know that he's lying, and I've always known, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but Obama, he did it the best. He was the smoothest liar that I've ever seen in my life, man. The man bombed more people because I was under him. I worked under him, you know what I'm saying? So I got the orders. I know this shit. Like we did more havoc under my mans than anybody else, but we did it with a smile and a swag that just nobody had done since Kennedy, and I fucking loved it. It was nice being a black dude bringing black wrath across the world with my flag. You know what I mean? It's nice. I knew what white boys felt like. You know what I mean? I really did. But
I've always found it funny that people have such a hard time, like, putting together that Obama was lying to people. It's like, yo, he's still a politician. Like everybody's very comfortable saying all politicians are liars, but then, yeah, for some reason Obama gets excluded. Like it's always made me, yeah. For me, it depends on what mood I'm in. When you open the fridge, like you have to decide what kind of drink you want at the moment. Like that's very much what it is with lies. It's like, yo, how do I want to be lied to today? To P's point, if I want a smooth ass drink, then yeah, I'm gonna go listen to some Obama. If I want somebody that is really going to like show me that like, yo, like we could be doing this different and it's gonna be great, but I still know you're lying, then like maybe you want to go to like a Bernie Sanders or something, because it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna start calling out all that stuff, but guess what? You're still lying. Like you're still a politician and you're still just saying what you think people want to hear. You can say that you're a socialist, but nah. Every now and then you just want to be able to like giggle with somebody, and you're like, man, like you're one of the goofiest liars. Like you want to go have a beer because like we can lie in the bar, and like so maybe you want to go to Bush Jr. and be like, yo, just lie to me with your goofy face.
I mean,
so yeah, like I will say there is one guilty pleasure liar that like I always have in the tuck. Ralph Nader.
Oh wow.
Just because he wanted to be the king liar. Like everything that he did, he wanted to push so far and be a way bigger and better liar than he ever became. And so like the funny B league liar was just always like, oh man, I wish you could have lied just a little bit better, bro. Like you were right there, brother. But you know, you just didn't sell the bullshit.
That part. Oh man.
Add one more.
Yeah. Oh,
can I add one more?
Absolutely.
Cuomo. Did you watch the mayoral race for Cuomo has become my favorite. Like, just you lying ass. Like you just open your mouth and lies come out.
Yeah, it don't even care.
And what about the elderly and the homeless, or the elderly and the
he declared that he's an independent liar now. He was like, "Oh, yeah. I can't lie with y'all. All right, I'll go lie myself then. Check this out.
Check this out.
I don't need y'all with me to get these off. Mm-hmm. Oh, watch me work.
I'm an independent liar.
You know, I gotta. You know what though? I gotta tell you who one of the two of my favorite lying politicians were Bill Clinton and Richard Nixon, because they probably were two of the most confident liars I've ever seen in my life. Like, dog, this man looked in the camera and the people like the reality of the thing is this, and they showed this on some video I was watching at different angles of that room. Although it looked like he was looking somebody dead in the eyes, the whole time he looking over people's heads, looking around, trying not to look nobody in the eyes. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yes, the fuck you did.
That's what we call lying on your dick.
Yes, the fuck you did. Bro, and we know you did. That's the crazy part about it.
He lied and pulled out a saxophone. He gave you a lie and a show.
My God. Yo, bro, I was trying to tell you. That is terrible. Like, okay, so him and then like I'm laughing because oh shit. Today is November the 12th. Oh shit. Today November the 12th. Is it? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh shit.
Is today Ray's birthday?
Huh? Yeah.
Today Ray Robbie's birthday?
No, it's tomorrow.
No,
that's the 18th. That's the 18th.
18th. Oh, I was about to say, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Oh no, before my birthday. Never mind. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
When you said the 12th, I forgot that it was November. So immediately, what jumped in my head was December 12th.
Oh shit!
And that took me someplace different.
No doubt.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, ready birthday the 18th.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm ahead of myself. Okay. Whew. I was like, shit, did I miss it? Oh man. Yeah, but Nixon though, I was watching a Nixon speech on YouTube just because I was bored, and sometimes I like to be entertained by strange things when I'm bored. So I watched the Richard Nixon speech, and all I kept thinking to myself was, y'all ain't know he was lying? Like, I do have the luxury of hindsight that I've been able to study history, because clearly I wasn't alive when this happened. But I'm like, I didn't have to be. And like, I could literally not know some of the things that I do know, and I would know that he's not telling the truth. Like, I don't know how you don't get that. Yeah. The surprise about Watergate, I don't get it. Like, what? How are you shocked? Like, this motherfucker's crazy. And I honestly think, and I will say this, and we can get the fuck out of here. I honestly think that most people who are presidents are either sociopaths or psychopaths or something of the sort. It takes a very, 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 and that.
Yeah, there ain't no most about it.
yeah, and that. It takes a very, very sick person to do. Dog, I can't even imagine wanting to be that person. Like, what? This is nuts. Why are we doing this? Come on, man. Yeah. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Wow. Obama. I'm not gonna do it. Not tonight. So we're gonna go around the cycle.
Politicians, man. He's the very one of politicians. Tell me smooth, tell me lies. Tell me smooth and lies.
make me do it. Don't make me do it. Stop it.
That's the way I like it.
Provoking me. Stop provoking me. Don't do this. Do not do this. Do not do this. Not right now.
We're gonna go down there and just talk to him. We just have a brief conversation. We're not gonna bomb the shit out of him. Nope. We're just gonna have a conversation.
Man, look. Fuck it. You gonna make me do it. Okay. I'm gonna fucking do it.
See, you kept going.
Obama, yeah, like you my favorite and least favorite liar at the exact same time. You win both awards. Tell you why. You my favorite because if I ever had to take medication, and mind you, most people when I say medication think of something that's gonna make you better, but if you know anything about Big Pharma, they just killing you anyway. So, but it's medication that's supposed to be helping me. It's a whole lot easier for me to deal with that if it tastes good. If you sweeten it up. Throw a little honey in that shit. Rub some tussin. But anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier that way.
Yeah.
But the flip side of that is the utter disappointment when you realize, despite however good it tasted to you, in all actuality, it served no purpose. It didn't cure what was wrong with you. It just did something to mask the symptoms for a minute. Long enough for you to go to sleep so you don't realize you still fucked up. Obama was American Tussin. He was American Tussin. I mean, and the good flavor though, like the one that don't taste like WD-40 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, if it don't taste like WD-40, it ain't working.
Exactly, that's my point.
That ain't real Tussin.
Yeah. That's my point. Yeah, it's that dollar store version. You know
I know cripples that can walk because of Tussin.
Fact to it. Oh shit. That's yeah, man. That's Obama, man. He's American Tussin. Dog, I still got beef with him. Like, dog, I'm gonna keep a 10,000 million trillion gazillion real talk, only real talk allowed, right? Nigga, you can't say shit to me. Mumia gonna die in prison. Assata Shakur died in Cuba. Matula Shakur just came home right before he died. Like, what are you? You ain't got nothing to say to me. Keep walking with your good talking ass. I watch you on TV, nigga, when I want to get entertained by some tap dancing shit. Other than that, go that way. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know what people thought was gonna happen. I do know what people thought was gonna happen. They thought it was gonna be a magic flip of fucking switch, and now because a nigga in the White House, all of a sudden the world's gonna be a better place. You must be out of your fucking mind. Oh, motherfucker, they elected Barack Obama, not Fred Hampton. What are you talking about? Stop playing. That's crazy. Come on, man. Y'all gotta be y'all bugging the fuck out, man. Nah, I'm yeah. Yeah.
Another conversation.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna be good. Ish. Yeah. So we're gonna go around the cipher. P7, man, what you got? 30 minutes, 30 seconds to a minute or whatever. Anything we talk about tonight, you know.
Well, shout out to Clean and Silver League. Guys staying clean by getting out there and playing some softball and all that good stuff and having a good time. At least showing me a good time. That stuff was fun to watch. If you know what, go back and watch the previous episodes and check out the albums that we have reviewed. You will not be disappointed. Put it together in a playlist, run them shits, go for a nice, long drive, or be with your homies and just have it in the background because these albums are fire. Ones you definitely want to check out are Book of the Monster, Volume 1, Gravitas, Sun in the Morning, and Few and Far Between just dropped, so you want to check that out because I vouch for all of those. Check out everything that's coming out of Mass Appeal. They are just killing it, and yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Yeah.
This is I'm like,
I'm gonna take off my radio voice.
Like Eddie Murphy and shit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, Monster. Listen, what you got, man?
Yeah, go spin independent. I'm not gonna name them all again. The Ransom album, check it. The Lloyd album, check it. Check out the De La Soul single, but definitely waiting for that album. Yeah, don't be crackers. Like, don't buy dumb shirts. Don't try and sell dumb shirts. But yeah, go listen to good music. And I got an early contract tomorrow, so I'm gonna go play politician with my girlie. I'm gonna tell her that we're going to sleep. But I'm gonna be lying. Yeah.
Obama style. Get rid of that tan suit when you do it, bro.
What you got, Sam?
Man. Shit. Son of the Morning out now. Book of the Monster Volume 1 out now. Few and Far Between out now. Gravitas out now. Sidebars 32 with Mojo Barnes. Sidebars 33 with Mr. The Fat Boy himself. Out now. Coming up, we got interviews with Big Sin out of North Carolina. Red Jim Marie out of Detroit. Damn. LP, there's some shit coming down the pipeline, yo. So Sidebar is picking up steam right now. I guess I just feel like talking to rappers and shit for whatever reason. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, make sure y'all check out all of the music that we talked about tonight. Make sure y'all support Sound Chamber West. Make sure y'all support Sound Chamber, period. Make sure y'all support good music, period. Salute to the guys over at All Purpose Podcast, Evan Almighty and Phantom. One Love, Soul the Interrogator, Mojo Barnes, everybody out there, man. That's too many people. That's family. I don't want to forget nobody. Blame it on the brain, not the heart. Always, I smoke way too much weed for me to remember all y'all niggas' names. So, with that said, don't forget W Energy, man. W.GG. Place those orders. Use code Pantha Politix for 10% off your order. Make sure you rock out with us. I will be in Los Angeles November 28th at Payday LA, at Hello Stranger, at the Black Cat Bar in San Diego on the 29th of November. Soul the Interrogator, Mojo Barnes, myself, Eyeball Jennings, Ill Eagles, and somebody. See, they got that weed shit again. But we're going to be at the Fun House in Seattle on December the 20th. Man. Might as well go out with a bang. If I'm not mistaken, I just heard some whispers about somebody wanted to try to see if they could book a Panther sighting for New Year's Eve. So we're gonna see what happened with that. But anyway, we working, man. Sound Chamber. Look for us in the Southwest coming up. Top of the year. We're coming to see y'all niggas, man. It's too fucking cold up here. We'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.
I'm flyer than everybody. Everybody. You're on cloud 9, higher than everybody. We stepping out on the town, we sliding